Increase profit without increasing costs. I like to keep things simple. The simpler something is, the better chance it has of being a success. Every time I am working on a new project, I ask myself these same two questions, and it helps me to decide if it is a good idea. Can I write the whole plan down on one piece of paper? Can I get a guaranteed return on my money in less than 6 months? If you can answer yes to these two questions, then the plan is not too complicated and will be successful. If you can't answer yes to these two questions, then the plan is probably too complicated. Complicated plans usually do not work because they become too time-consuming and frustrating. Quote, "The distance between you and your dream is often the length of a single idea." Author A. Vic Conant. In my salon, I was always selling merchandise to make extra money. I liked earning this extra money to pay the rent, so all of the money I made from doing services was profit. Most of the merchandise I sold was on consignment, and my number one seller that paid most of my rent was the paintings and lithographs hanging on my walls. I had a local studio that would hang their pictures on consignment. This did two things. The pictures made my salon look nice, and I would sell them right off the wall, so I was making money on every square inch of space. Let's say your plan is to expand your salon and put in a boutique area. Expanding your business and looking for ways to make more money is a great idea. We just need to increase your profits without increasing your costs. Plan 1 option. I want to add on more space for a boutique, which will increase my rent and cost of doing business, so I will probably need to take out a loan or borrow the money. I will do all of the purchasing and merchandising myself, but I do not have fashion and retail experience, so it will take me a little while to learn how to do this. I have a full clientele, so I do not have a lot of extra time to run the boutique. I will probably have to hire someone to do it for me, which will raise my cost of doing business. Now, I need to ask myself these two questions. Can I write this whole plan down on one piece of paper? Probably not. This plan is very complicated and it would most likely be too difficult to do yourself. Question 2. Can I get a good return on my money in less than 6 months? Probably not. You would have a lot of time and money invested, which could hurt your existing business. Plan 2 option. I want to utilize every square inch of the space in my salon and put in a boutique area without increasing my space or rent, so I can keep my costs down and not borrow any money. I will team up with a group of vendors, local artists, designers, and boutique owners, etc., who are already doing business in my area and offer them space in my salon to sell their items on consignment. This will increase these vendors' exposure to hundreds of women a month who visit my salon, which will give them good advertisement and make them extra profit. These vendors will come by 1 to 2 times a week to rotate inventory and merchandise their area, so it will always look appealing to my clients. Then my clients will want to purchase these boutique items when they come to my salon. These vendors will start out by paying me a percentage of everything I sell the first month. Then after the first month, they will pay me a small flat rent for the space and a percentage of everything I sell. I need to make a 30% to 50% profit on everything I sell. This way I can do incentives for my staff to promote the boutique items to their clients. Now I have to ask my two questions. Can I write this whole plan down on one piece of paper? Yes, this plan is not complicated. Can I get a guaranteed return on my money in less than 6 months? Yes, you have little to no money invested and you should start showing a profit immediately. Always keep your creative juices flowing and always keep your mind and eyes open for opportunities. This is part of the fun of doing business. Remember, the simpler something is, the better chance it has of being a success. With love, Tammy Taylor. P.S. One of my favorite Bible verses, 2 Chronicles 15:7. But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded.